Hello, welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome to my channel if you're new. This is School of Thoughts Tarot. My name is Anjanae, and I will be doing a love reading for Capricorn for the first half of March. Okay. I switched up my format a little bit if you watched my last one. So with this one, I'm going to pull from my Animal Spirit Oracle deck for the overall energy that person one's embodying, and then person two, and then I'll pull from tarot for like mind and heart space, and then I'll do potential outcomes and advice. Okay. Yeah, hope everybody's doing well. If I look like I've had a long day. My days are long now. They are quite filled. I go to the gym and all that now, so I'll be tired. I just be moving. I work with kids too, so I be moving. But I love it. I love the kids. They so cute. They so sweet. I some of them anyway. Some of them motherfuckers is bad. Spirit, can you please give me the overall energy of person one? Matter of fact, give me a second. And I usually use my Florida water. For me to go to the gym, I sure do cut a fucking double chin. The fuck? What's going on? But I feel like I've always had that though. I know I have a butt chin too. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Let me just shuffle. Oh, okay. Well, that wouldn't be on that side, so. All right. Oh, we got two like really beautiful energies. Oh, we got sneaky energy though. Fox is the bottom of the deck. So we got a little sneaky energy up in here. But these other two are very beautiful. So person one is currently embodying the butterfly energy. So with butterflies are all about transformations, evolving, moving to the next level. Butterflies literally mean transformation. So person one, I feel like, is going through a major transformation, okay? Regarding like their career, their life, what they want to do in life, where they're heading in life, just their goals, their careers, their aspirations, just all that. They're breaking out of the mold that they were in before. Basically, you know, from a caterpillar to a butterfly, you know? Whereas before they may have been a caterpillar, like, you know, sitting on all their ideas, sitting on all their thoughts, you know, thinking all the time. It is very much so in your own, very much so hermit-like energy, to spreading your wings and flying and breaking free and actually moving towards your goals, making tangible moves towards what it is you're trying to do, which is what person one is in. Person two, I feel like, is going on like, they're being awakened to like a spiritual journey with the unicorn here. Because unicorn is a very spiritual card, but the unicorn is kind of about, because, you know, people always ask, you know, well, people not even ask, people just, you know, some people believe unicorns are real, some people say they fake. And that's the thing about spirituality, is like, oh, God's real, but God's fake. Or I believe in this, but I don't believe in that. You know, I feel like this person is waking up to what they truly believe in, and I feel like it's, you know, more so along the line of spirituality and actually waking up. Like, you know, like, to what life really is, just very much so on a quest. You know what I'm saying? For spiritual knowledge, like, I feel like a thirst for spiritual knowledge and to gain like information, you know, regarding Earth and their life purpose, what they need to be doing. Like, I feel like they're very much so invested in that. So I mean, two really nice, beautiful energies. Like, you know, this might be a cool little reading. I am gonna try to keep them short and sweet though. No offense to y'all. But if I have long days, I can't give long readings because I have stuff to do tonight, and who even knows if I'll do it. Spirit, may I have the mind space for person one, please? May I have the mind space for person one? Oh, and by the way, if you like music, I sing. So I'm going to start doing covers now. So I did upload a video to my other channel, and I have my link tree in the description box, which will take you to like all the stuff I offer. So the very first one is on my YouTube. So my other one, so it'll let you know, okay? Spirit, may I please have the mind space for person one? Way too many cards. But I did see the world. So I feel like cycles are closing out, like really leaving behind the old and entering a brand new cycle. Like a brand new cycle that never experienced before. These are just too many cards. But I see the Hierophant, Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Knight of Cups. So possibly looking for commitments. From a love interest, stability. Four of Wands is the first card out. So like I said, person one is really very much so focused on trying to move up. Get themselves together, solid, stable, you know, but stable and well-rounded, well-balanced, you know, not just money-wise, stable with, you know, spirituality, stable with money, stable with relationships in their lives, with their own, like, just basically just balanced. Got the Star. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. The Star is all about healing, and I feel like the person one has spent a lot of time doing. And that's what their main sole focus is on, is healing, creating a solid foundation. Here is the Four of Cups. Now we get the juicy shit. So I do feel like person one is feeling kind of like everyone's getting handed an opportunity but them, you know. I feel like person one kind of feels like the universe is missing them, or is like looking over them, when in reality the universe is handing them a cup. It's just you're focused on the other three cups you have. You can't see the opportunity in front of you, and that could be any opportunity. Take it how it resonates. Whatever pops in your head is probably what it is, you know. So I feel like Spirit's literally handing you an opportunity, but it's just like this person kind of feels like it's missed. And we have Judgment, so could also be dealing with the Sagittarius, which is my next reading. So, but yeah, I feel like they're doing a lot of healing and a lot of work, trying to manifest like a revival, a new beginning. Like, I mean, they're already entering a new cycle though, so it's like you're doing all this work trying to manifest that, but it's already here. So it's kind of like you need to live in that and own that, you know what I'm saying? Stop thinking the universe missed you, because you didn't. What are you attaching that to? So you think the universe missed you, why? Because you don't have a lot of money, or because you don't have the car you wanted, or because you know what? You know what I'm saying? So really journal, write down, and assess like what you feel that you're missing out on, you know, and ask yourself, are you really even missing out? And then, you know, just take note of, you know, where you are, you know, your stance in life, and where you are and how stable you are and all that other kind of shit. Which person one I feel like is good with that, because you are healing with the Star card here, and you are, you know, focused on your stability, very focused on your stability with the Four of Wands. So it's like, it's not like you don't know what you're doing. I feel like you're kind of just psyching yourself out, you know what I'm saying? As if you're not doing enough, but you're this beautiful butterfly, you know. Spirit, may I have the mind space of person two? The line that popped in my head is from a song called Wow. It's actually called Butterfly, and it's by an artist named Umi. And she part of it is so I can be free again, away from my troubles and my sins, away from the fears inside, away from the earth I try to hide away. So that's what I feel like person two is on. That lyric is like, they're breaking free from, you know what I'm saying, what they've been told they had to believe, and they had to. The fucking World card, bro. I told you I just saw that shit. And this came about, that's off person one. This is person two now. Like, oh my God. Oh wait, sorry, I said Sag for Judgment. Sag is definitely Temperance. I apologize. But yeah, Temperance came out, so still Sag. But I just had to correct myself. But we have the World and fucking Temperance. It's like, first of all, they're closing major cycles, and with God's help, with divine intervention, it's like they're being propelled into the unknown, okay? With the moon. It's like they're being propelled into what they should have been doing a long time ago. It's just now that they're making the decision to actively explore this, Spirit is coming through, putting them in charge, and like really throwing them into the thick of it. Like, they have 4 major fucking arcanas that came out. That's fucking crazy in my opinion. Like, you have the World, Temperance, the Moon, and the Emperor. Like, wow. heavily being guided by the divine. Heavily working with the divine is person one. I mean, two, sorry. I mean, person one as well. But person one, I feel like, is more a little bit anxiety ridden. Person two is kind of like they're exploring. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's just so much for them to learn, you know, so they're kind of occupied with that. Whereas person one, I feel like you're much more further along in your spiritual journey, and it's not as hard for you to basically you already know your beliefs. Okay, you're firm in your beliefs. You're just kind of like, you know, I know it's coming, but when? That's person one. Person two is just like, I just got like, wow, like a wow, a wow. So it's really real. Oh, and by the way, with the moon, I get Cancer, Scorpio, and with Emperor, I get Aries. So those are all the signs I'm seeing so far. That was my Radiant Wise Tarot, by the way. This is my Arcanum Tarot, where I will now pull the heart space of both individuals. I see King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, where's person one's heart space? The Wheel. See? Waiting on divine timing. Person one is very much so, I always say very much so. Person one is really, really waiting. Like, I feel like they're kind of impatient as well. But I mean, I feel like they've been waiting for a while, so I'm not judging or anything. And it is hard to wait, you know, especially when things around you in 3D just don't match what, you know, how the way you operate and the way you live. It's just like, it can be frustrating, you know, so I understand person one. Spirit, where else? What else is in person one's heart space? Wow, the fucking star. Healing. Oh my goodness. Healing. A shit ton of healing. And that came out in the mind and the heart. Like person one is really bruh. Bruh. This shit is fried. The fucking Emperor. So the Emperor is in person two's mind space, and also in person one's heart. Oh my goodness. So I also feel like person one, I mean, it's a love reading, so of course I feel like person one, and with the Emperor coming out under the Four of Cups too, that was in the mind space, I feel like person one has really been focusing on healing themselves, focusing on their stability, their foundation, but they feel like, when I say when it's coming for me, that means like money, but I feel like love is included in that, you know. I feel like person one is waiting on a revival with a particular person, which is person two, and it makes sense because we have the Wheel here, which is in the heart space. So it's just like, I know my heart will be taken care of, it's just I'm waiting on that to happen, you know what I'm saying? And then you have the Star, and then you have the Emperor. So the Star, a lot of healing, again, could be Aquarius, and then you have the Emperor right next to that, so it could be an Aries. And again, in the heart space of person one, we didn't already started out with 3 major arcanas. I haven't even pulled the last one yet. So these are major cycles, like, that these two people are embarking upon, especially with the World card here. These are major cycles. And then we have the Queen of Swords in her heart space. So I feel like person one, also in their heart space with the Queen of Swords coming out, I feel like they're just very just on edge. Like I said, defensive, very on edge, just very, you know, I'm going to do what it takes to protect. Can't even fucking talk. I'm going to do what it takes to protect myself, you know? And I feel like because of what they've been through and they just don't know what to expect and nothing's happening, I feel like this person just feels very timid, you know? Even as the butterfly, I feel like person... Oh, look, bottom of the deck, Chariot. But yeah, so I feel like person one, even though as butterfly, I think it's just because they've been waiting for so long. Like, I think they've been believing for so long, waiting for so long, like really holding on very tight, okay, to their prosperity and to their abundance that they know is promised to them, but it's just like, it's not reflecting in their reality. So person one is just like what the fuck? Like, any day now type shit, you know? Spirit, where's the heart space of person 2? What is in the heart space of person 2? We got 3 of Pentacles. Strategizing, planning on how to work together. And that also came out under the World card. So I feel like with entering this new cycle, this person is figuring out how they're going to move forward. Planning, you know what I'm saying, like who they're going to be, what they're going to be, how they're going to be, you know, moving forward into this new cycle. And then we have the Hermit, which is a Virgo energy. So I do feel like, yes, all right. So again, with the Hermit energy, I think I said that earlier too, like, well, person 1, but I feel like person 2 is very much, I always say very much so, I don't want to say that anymore, but I feel like person 2, not that they're not thinking about person 1, I think they just have a lot on their plate right now as far as the spiritual awakening. I thought they were kind of like catapulted into it, especially with Temperance here and the Moon. I felt like they were thrown into this and it was like kind of unknown, but they know they have to be strong through it. They know they have to be the fucking emperor through that shit, you know what I'm saying? But as a result of that, they're kind of like closing off in the heart space because they thought they have a lot to see. 2 of Wands. They're waiting. They feel they have a lot that they need to learn, to adapt to adjust to, you know, to even be the person that they really want to be. So I feel like they're spending their time and focusing on that. And with 7 of Wands, I feel like this person is also kind of in a defensive energy, but not against person 1, but defending their decisions and their actions. I feel like person 2, like being, like I said, they should have did this a long time ago. So I feel like what stopped them may have been like other people, just other external influences getting in the way, you know, of them making the decision to, you know, take the spiritual route, like the path that was beckoning them, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, they didn't. So they had to learn a lot. But with the World as the first card out, I feel like they're entering a whole new cycle with that, you know? And they're exploring. Like, I'm getting exploring. And I see a lot of wands here. Even the Hermit is holding a wand. And we have the Emperor here, too. So could strongly be a fire sign that you're dealing with. And with the star over here twice, could be Aquarius. But, yeah. And with 7 of Wands in their heart, I feel like they're defending. They're trying to defend, you know, what they really care about. And they're discerning what they really care about. Bottom of the deck is 10 of Cups. I feel like both people are being led to their happiness. See, 6 of Cups, yep, 8 of Wands. There's the Moon again. Yeah, see? But yeah. So person 1 is like, okay, what the fuck? And person 2 is just like, oh, wow. What is this? You know what I'm saying? What's that do? Oh my God, a third eye? Are you curious? I have a third eye. You know, let me stop. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, cross watcher. Spirit, oh, this is my Kipper deck. Spirit, what is the potential outcome of this connection between these 2 people? What is the potential outcome of this connection? Okay. Ooh. Unexpected income. Now, unexpected income could be money. The thing about unexpected income is it's not sudden wealth. So, unexpected income, it could just be money that you were not expecting to get. And it could be $5 literally. You know, like, that's just something, it's just unexpected. And then it doesn't have to just be money, you know, anything that helps you feel more ahead is what that could be. And then we also have Thief. And we have Privileged Lady. So sorry, give me a second. I'm trying to. This Thief card, feel like I'm getting the sense that there's a lot of people. Like, it's not just one person. There's like many people who are in the midst of this, like getting in the way of it. And so unexpected income, I feel like person one is going to be surprised, you know, in some way, shape, or form, they're going to be surprised. And I feel like person two is focusing on trying to, you know, ultimately master themselves, but because of person one, you know what I'm saying? And which I feel like is privileged lady here. But I feel like there are people who are going to try to steal the joy, the happiness, the, you know, what's coming for these people. I feel like there are people who are watching this in despair, upset, pissed, like, and they don't want it to happen, you know, so they're trying to, and if you come out in the middle, they're trying to get out, like trying to get, like, literally in the way of this connection, you know, which is bullshit. So that was the potential outcome of that. So if you're experiencing that, or you know somebody is, like, you know, doing that, look, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Shit. The fuck? Fuck y'all thought. Oh, shit. Fuck y'all thought. Because first of all, you can't stop God's plan. You can't stop what God has destined for two people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's some hater ass shit. And some bitter ass shit. Like, go find somebody else. All these people in this world. The fuck? This is my whispers of love, and I'm going to pull advice from this deck. So Spirit, what advice do you have for Capricorn for the first half of March? I need you to be yourself again. I need you. It's like this. That's also Umi. That song stuck in my head, so. We got treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Spirit, what other advice do you have for Capricorn? We have turn on your heart light. Reflect on the time when you experienced love. I love you. These are powerful words. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Okay. So that's your advice from Spirit. Bottom of the deck is definitely have faith. Have faith in this situation. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope this reading helps. And if not, like it anyway. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys for your next reading.